This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Catch the sun power.
This is the Noon Barbados Today update for Friday, February 28th, 2014. I'm Dawn Paris. Immature and disrespectful. That's how outspoken Government Minister Donville Innes has described the opposition leader's decision to boycott the celebrations to mark the 375th anniversary of Parliament. He says Motley is being badly advised. Innes says the fact that this island has the third oldest parliament, a symbol of strong government, is something to celebrate. And he added that not only is Motley's move childish and a display of petty partisan politics, but it's disrespectful to the members of the royal family who are here for the events. The celebrations kicked off this morning with a parade organized by the Royal Commonwealth Society. This evening there will be a reception at Parliament. But since last weekend at a Barbados Labour Party public meeting, Motley said she and other MPs would not be part of the activities, which cost around $100,000 at a time when people are losing their jobs.
Circumstances where the commemoration could be had without spending that kind of money. And to spend $100,000 for a 90-minute reception while still sending home people, and we expect that letters will be delivered again, as they have been in the last few weeks, that this is highly insensitive.
But Innes says the amount being spent is not only small in the grand scheme of things, but the celebrations are also providing work for businesses. Meantime, a local Pan-Africanist says he's saddened that Barbadians are celebrating a parliament that, as he puts it, represents slavery and exploitation of black people. David Denny says while Barbados is celebrating the 375th anniversary of Parliament, the people of this country only received the right to vote in the 1950s. And he says the institution therefore represents slavery and the exploitation of black men and women by the white planter class. Well, despite the controversy surrounding the celebrations, hundreds of Barbadians and visitors seem to have welcomed it and came out in their numbers to witness this morning's parade in the city. Over 200 people from the Barbados Cadet Corps, the Girl Guides, Boy Scouts, Pathfinders and the Mounted Troops, as well as athletes, took part in the parade, while the Royal Barbados Police Force Band did their usual fine job of keeping the parade in tune and entertaining onlookers who cheered them on. One secondary school has decided not to just sit and complain about the impact of government's decision to stop paying tuition fees for university students. Queen's College has been talking with financial institutions to get special systems in place to provide loans to students who want to go to university but just can't afford it. Principal David Brown says he believes the students' revolving loan will be under significant pressure and everybody who needs financial assistance won't be able to get it there.
We have approached two financial institutions, two banking institutions, to tell them about it, the possibility that these students would come for loans. We try to negotiate something with them, and that is it. That is the process, and we are talking to two more. So by September, there should be 4 financial institutions in Bridgetown who are aware that students, not only from Queen's College, but from Harrison College and other sixth form schools, we're leaving school, going to university, looking for funding. In other words, we are not going to sit down here and keep griping about it and hope that government will either postpone it or forget it. We are preparing, hoping for the best and preparing for the worst.
In sports now, we go to Keith Holder for the latest on the one-day international between West Indies and England at the Sir Vivian Richards Cricket Grounds in Antigua.
West Indies are staging a recovery after being in trouble at 45 for 4 in the 16th over. They have now reached 142 for 4 off 38 overs, with Lendl Simmons on 57 and Captain Dwayne Bravo, his fellow Trinidadian, on 35. In the first one-day international at the Sir Vivian Richards Cricket Ground in Antigua, West Indies losing the wickets of Kieran Powell for 5, his opening partner Dwayne Smith 24, Kurt Edwards 10, and Darren Bravo 2 recovering to 142 for 4 off 38 overs at the crease are the Trinidad and Tobago pair of Lendl Simmons 57 and skipper Dwayne Bravo 35.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.
In regional news now, Antigua and Barbuda has asked CARICOM to send a mission to observe the general election likely to be held next month. Prime Minister Baldwin Spencer hasn't yet given a date, but he has requested an electoral observer mission when it's announced. Earlier this month, Spencer told supporters of the ruling United Workers' Party to keep March 15th as an important date, hinting that the polls could come around that time. Internationally now, China has smashed 4 child trafficking rings and arrested more than 1,000 people for using websites and instant messaging groups to trade babies. Police from 27 provinces across China rescued 382 babies and arrested 1,094 people suspected of buying and selling infants online. The sting was part of a 6-month operation launched after police in Beijing and Jiangsu in eastern China received reports of a website promoting private adoptions. And that's where we end the noon update. Join us again at 6 this evening. Until then, log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper, and like us on Facebook to get more news and sports. I'm Dawn Paris.
This news update is brought to you by...
Hi, I'm Red Plastic Bag. Anyone who knows me knows I don't like cold. Sunshine reigns in my country. I love it.
Get your sun power.